kids and families. Whether you're watching this video as a review from Sunday morning or because you didn't make it here on Sunday, I'm just so glad that you're here watching it now. What you're about to experience is some worship so you can sing and dance and worship Jesus together, and then you will watch our weekly Bible story video. This video and the story changes every week, and it's the same video that we watch here at the Park Church on Sunday mornings. And then at the end, there will be some discussion questions that you and your family can discuss and dive deeper into the lesson together. I encourage you to do that as a family. Asking questions and discussion is how we grow in deeper relationship and understanding of who Jesus is. And then lastly, in the description below, there are some lesson bonuses like a weekly coloring sheet, and so I also encourage you to check that out. I pray that as you watch this video, that you grow together as a family in your relationship with Jesus. Take care and have a great week.
When the night is darkest and I feel weary, I'm not alone, 'cause you are with me. A new day is coming, I see light, and the sun will rise, and hope is alive, yeah. No matter what tomorrow brings, I know that you'll be by my side all the time. makes a way when I am lost. You love with everything you have, no matter the cost. You are my hope and I will trust you with all my life. You are a light that makes a way when I am lost. You love with everything you have, no matter the cost. You are my hope and I will trust you with all my life. Yeah. When the night is darkest and I feel weary, I'm not alone, 'cause you are with me. A new day is coming, I see a light. When the night is darkest and I feel weary, I'm not alone, 'cause you are with me. A new day is coming, I see a light, and the sun will rise, and hope is alive. Yeah, hope is alive.
Jesus is the Son of God. He traveled around teaching. He taught math, science, PE. All right, you got me. Basketball wasn't around back then. Jesus taught about something much more important: God's kingdom. Because of Jesus, people would know that God heals the sick and cares about those who are sad. And since God is the creator of the universe, his powers are even greater than, well, you're about to find out. Jesus was showing the world what God is like because Jesus is God. One day, one of Jesus' best friends, a man named Lazarus, got really sick. His sisters, Martha and Mary, sent a message to Jesus. "Lord, the one you love is sick." When Jesus got the message, he said, "This sickness will not end in death. No, it is for God's glory." Jesus was up to something good. Instead of rushing to Lazarus, Jesus waited 2 more days. Then he told his disciples that Lazarus had fallen asleep and he wanted to go wake him up. The disciples were happy because they had bought a bunch of get-well balloons and they were afraid they would deflate. Scratch that. Balloons hadn't been invented yet. The disciples were happy, though. They thought if Lazarus was sleeping, that meant he wasn't dead. Maybe he was even getting better. But then Jesus told them that Lazarus actually was dead. Why would Jesus say Lazarus was sleeping when he knew Lazarus was dead? Because Jesus is God. He knew he could wake Lazarus up. And by waking him up, many people would see that he has power over death. So Jesus said to his disciples, "For your benefit, I am glad I was not there. Now you will believe. But let us go to him." When Jesus and the disciples got to Lazarus' home, they found out he had been dead and in a tomb for 4 days. When Martha ran out to meet Jesus, she told him that she wished he had been there to help before he died. That means she believed he had the power to stop death, but not necessarily the power to reverse it. Then Jesus told her that Lazarus would rise again. Martha was a Jew, and most Jews believed that God would raise people from the dead in the future sometime. So she thought he was talking about that. But then he said, "I am the resurrection and the life. Anyone who believes in me will live even if they die." Martha believed him. So did her sister Mary. But they still didn't understand what was about to happen. The sisters were sad that their brother had died. Jesus was sad too. He even cried. When he went to Lazarus' tomb, he told the people to move the stone at the entrance. They rolled the stone out of the way, and Jesus prayed to God. Then he shouted into the tomb, "Lazarus, come out!" Lazarus came out. He was still wrapped in his burial clothes with strips of cloth around him, but he was totally alive. You better believe Jesus has that kind of power. There were people all around that saw what happened, and they believed too. They knew that Jesus was the Messiah, God's Son, the one with power over death. Jesus rescued his people just like God promised. He has the power to bring all of us back to life so we can live with him forever, and he proved it by dying on the cross for our sins. But it didn't end there. After he died, he rose from the grave himself. We can celebrate because Jesus has power over death.